Hey everyone, this is Thomas from Comics for Thomas. Here is a quick update of some books that I've gotten recently. So obviously you can see here we have Avengers No Surrender, number 10, Marvel Legacy 684. I think most people know what this book is now. This is the first appearance of Immortal Hulk. Quick story about this book. I have a buddy that was at a local expo that I went to a few months ago, and he had kind of given a little preview of a picture of some books he was going to bring. And I was thinking maybe I should see how much this one is that he was going to sell it for. And he ended up not bringing it because somebody had already claimed it before he went there. So I never asked anything about it. I ended up buying Immortal Hulk number 1 from him, though. And then about a week and a half ago, he messaged me and said the guy had flaked on him and asked if I was interested in it. And of course I would, because it's a good book. It's a nice looking cover, and obviously it's got some value as well. So I'm probably going to get this graded, get the Immortal Hulk number 1 graded as well at some point, just to kind of have the combination and either keep them for personal collection or sell them off later on. So the next book I am going to show is a book from my pull list last week. This is Guardians of the Galaxy number 6. This was a great issue. This series has been good, very good so far, even though we're only 6 issues in, plus the annual. They're kind of going, that's for kind of like the first run of this volume. So the story arc's going to change a little bit, but done very, very well. So next, I ordered 3 filler books, I like to call them. So, you know, some sets that I'm putting together from a website within Canada that I like to order from. It's also the same person that's my authenticated dealer for CGC and does my comic pressings. So I'm going to show the 3 books that I ordered from him. Then I'm going to tell you a little story about my my current books that are away getting graded. So, if you watched my last video, this is actually the only issue I needed for the first prints of Magic Order 1 to 6. So this is issue number 2. Don't mind a little bit of sticker up here. That's just on the plastic itself. So pretty happy to have this series or this set. I have issues 1 to 6. I am collecting all the variants as well, as many as I can get my hands on. So I'm not done collecting Magic Order, but at least I have all the first prints. The next book I got is from Nova Volume 1. This is issue 21. I mean, this is like a $2 book. So, nice, just little easy fillers. The shipping's pretty cheap on his site, so it's nice to kind of grab those fillers. And then the third book I had ordered is from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This is issue number 4. We got some scroll action going on, so I'm slowly putting together this series, or this volume. I might have like 6 of them, but I do have number 1 and 25, which are kind of the key issues there in that volume so far. I'm just going to leave that up while I tell you a quick story, just because it made me think of this and the authenticated dealer. My last video, I did a CGC unboxing, or might have been the video before that, but I recently did a CGC unboxing, and then my goal is to send away 2 to 4 books every single month, and so that at some point they're just constantly coming back as he sends them away. The first time I set a set of books there was 8. I'm not going to do 8 every time. I just wanted to have the first one be a big one. And I wrapped the comics very well, and they were sent away, and all the grades beside 1 came back very, very good, and it had nothing to do with the shipping. So I decided to only send 3 books this time. I sent The Sentry number 1, I sent Eternals number 1, and I sent God Country number 1. God Country is going to be for personal collection. The other 2 are to, at some point, sell to go towards other books that I want. I learned a hard lesson and got a notification from him and a picture of the corner up here of all 3 books in the packaging still, and they're bent, and it was from the mail. And I realized I really did not pack it like I packed the original 8, and hard lesson to learn. He's doing pressing on at least 2 of them, so I paid to get a 3rd pressing done. I'm still sending them away. I mean, they're already in Ontario. Keep going. So it just, I might lose some grade from it. You know, pressing is probably going to help to even them out, but I mean, I don't know what's going to happen in regards to any color breaking on the corner. So again, hard lesson to learn, and that's my bad. So my next set, I'm going to send it like it's Fort Knox. So, my girlfriend and I recently went to PEI this weekend, and we stopped at a very, very cool bookshop, which I found some comics at, and then we stopped at the local comic shop there. So, this set of books are going to be the ones from the bookshop. They were all like basically like $1 each, and we're going to start with this. This is Young Master #1. I have never heard of this. I don't even know what year it is, and it does not say on there. Very cool cover, though. So, I mean, for $1, why not, right? I found a lot of filler books, which was awesome. A lot of X-O Manowar coming at you right now. So this is Volume 1, and I'll just talk about X-O Manowar Volume 1. I'm collecting the volume slowly for as cheap as I can get, and I'm not really worrying about quality of book. Obviously, if there's a, you know, I'm not looking for tears, and, you know, I want things to be in place, but these are not going to be, you know, high-end, you know, very, very, very fine books. My X-O Manowar #1s are good quality, and they will be graded. But so that was number 8. This is number 13. Number 16. Number 19. Number 26. Number 27. Number 28. And number 28 actually there's a card inside too. Like you know, like a sports card, but it's for Valiant. So that was kind of cool. See, free Upper Deck Valiant era card inside, and the card's still in there and in plastic. So that's pretty neat. And then number 29. So that was pretty great because I only have issues 1 to 4, and then issue 0 as well, the Chromium wraparound. So this puts a nice start to that volume. And I mean, they were about $1 each. So so these next ones, these are still from the same bookstore. They were just randoms that I just kind of threw in a pile. This is Eternals number 6, but I believe this is volume 2. So there's really not anything going on for that book. The Punisher Armory number 1. Again, you know, no real value. Cool looking cover, and super cheap. Nomad number 1. Thought that was kind of cool. They lived a little Captain America in the background here. And anything with Galactus on it. So Cataclysm, Ultimate Comics X-Men number 1. Awesome cover. And Cataclysm, The Ultimate's Last Stand number 1. Again, with Galactus on the cover. So very cool. So those are the books that I got from the bookshop. I'm just going to show one. This is from my LCS. This is a pick. This is my pull list. This is Little Bird number 4, or chapter 4. This series is so good. Please read it if you get an opportunity. It's just fantastic. So, and while we were in PEI, we also stopped at a Comic Hunter, it's called. So there's a Comic Hunter. There's a few of them I've been to. There's one in Moncton, New Brunswick, and there's one in Fredericton, New Brunswick, and this is the third one I've been to in PEI. It was organized but not organized, a bit of a hectic, you know, spot in there, but I was able to quickly just jump in and get some filler books that weren't just $1 though, obviously. So as I've mentioned before, I am collecting 7 to Eternity. So this is issue number 3. Great series, great cover, great art. Issue number 5. This is the variant. Issue number 5, the first print. Issue number 10. I love this cover. I love the kind of Cloud City. I've picked up Magic Order number 4 variant cover. I don't know if you can see that bit of a glare. No, it's all right. Magic Order issue 6 variant. And then my run of Low. This is issue number 5. This is a very good story. Awesome art as well by Greg Tocchini, if I'm saying his name correctly. And issue number 11. Another really nice cover. So the last bit, quick update on some of the books that I got graded. I had spoken about, you know, at least a few of them possibly being personal collection book. Magic Order number 1 is a 9.8. I kept that in my personal collection. But some of the books I was going to be putting into raffles right away, and I did, like, right away. I put up the Rye 9.8, Rye Zero, First Bloodshot. Raffled that off. Got a great return on that. I raffled off the first Cable, my 9.2, New Mutants 87. The Uncanny X-Men 266, the first Gambit, that went. So I've gotten rid of 3 right away. I'm probably going to put up the Marvel Superheroes issue number 8, 9.4 up for raffle. And then the rest, I don't know what to do with yet. I have that Nova number 1, which was the restored at an 8.0. I have a Amazing Spider-Man 252, but it's just a 7.0. There's really not a whole lot of value in it right now, so I might just keep that for personal collection. I'm not a huge Spider-Man fan, but I do like some of those covers, and I like Marvel Superheroes number 8 as well, but that's something I can get in a lower grade at a later time for my personal collection. They don't have to be high grades for myself. And yeah, so right now it's good because the return on these are helping to pay for the grades and then put money towards future books. So also in my last video, I talked about a personal collection grail to me, personal grail that I have got. So on my way back from Toronto, Ontario from a trip a few weeks ago, I happened to be checking on eBay, and my frame of mind right now, because I'm a Nova fan. Nova is my guy. He's my favorite comic character, and my goal is to get a 9.8 of A Man Called Nova number 1. I did not get that today, but I don't need high grades for my personal collection, but for that one, I think I do. So I'm just going to build up to it. Obviously, Nova is going to be in the MCU at some point, so these books are going to jump. So my thoughts are, if I can get it for a good price and it jumps a little bit, even though the 9.8 will jump as well, keep your overhead low on the ones that you're building up towards it, and you can work towards that 9.8. I don't expect, just selling comics, getting them, grading them, and selling them to just pay for a Nova number 1, which is going for around $1,500 right now, Canadian, 15 to 2,000 really, which will jump to probably 25 to 3 or whenever they announce him going to be in the MCU. But I found a CBCS Nova number 1 at a 9.0 for under fair market value US dollars and free shipping. So I got it. And I got it last week, and I'm super happy about it. I prefer CGC, but that will be the 9.8. So this right now is a personal goal for me. I honestly don't even know if that fits into the entire screen properly. But it's a great looking book. Always has been, always will be. And I'm just going to continue to work to reach that 9.8. So, you know, if an opportunity comes up to sell this and sell some other stuff to get up to a 9.4, 9.6, and so on, I will do that over time. I'm in no rush to fill all my personal collection, but the closer I can get to goals, even better. So with that, I'm going to end this video. Thank you very much for anybody who has been watching. I've gotten some new subscribers lately, so thank you so much. If you like this video, hit like. If you don't, hit the dislike. And if you're neither, don't hit anything. And in regards to the YouTube comic community, last night I just caught the end of the list ran by John's Comics with Kids. He had JD on there and Discovery Bay Comics. So I'm going to watch it on the rerun as well, because I only caught the end of the live, which with my work shift, I don't really get to catch too many live shows anyway. So I haven't really got much of an opportunity to watch any other videos as well. I was away for a few days. There wasn't much for Wi-Fi, and YouTube just takes up your data. So no thanks. Anyways, thank you very much. I'm sure you'll see another video in a week or two when I spend some more money. Goodbye.